This is TWiT.
So, Father Robert, while you're consuming mass quantities of
It's spilling it on myself.
Wawa,
Oh, that
you
was
brought
water?
some other
Oh, yeah.
interesting things, one of which was making your microphone buzz.
Yeah.
This is interesting. What is this?
So I stopped by the SANS Innovation Center, and there was a company there called PowerCast that does wireless power. Now, I know what you're thinking of wireless power.
I've always mocked it myself.
It's Qi, right? It's
Right.
okay, put it on the pad. No, this is
true
actual. There's no battery on this.
through the air.
This is just all
So
this
you've
is
got
an
an
antenna.
LED, a little antenna with an LED on it,
Right.
and as you get it closer, but not on top of.
On top of, right? So these are what are called
Here, put it-
harvesters.
move it. Can we
Yeah.
move this over here? We can get a
do
camera
this.
shot of this. So this is the oh, it's light. There's nothing in this.
Yeah, it's just broadcasting at 915 megahertz, so that's the same as RFID.
It's not burning my hand and giving me cancer. Is
No, and this is like the super dumbed down version because they have the industrial version that can get you up to 20 feet.
So this is lighting up because it's getting charged right now.
Correct. So you're getting power through the air, through this antenna into this little chip right here. That's a harvester. It's
How
harvesting
close to
RF
it?
energy.
Like a foot away? How close?
So this one you can actually get probably about 5 feet.
Wow.
As long as you're polarized.
How much
properly.
energy does it generate?
You can
how
transmit.
efficient is this?
This is doing 1 watt. You can transmit up to 5 watt according to spec.
Wow.
Right. But I mean, and
5 watt to how many feet?
5 with the industrial version, 5 watt to 20 feet.
Okay.
Right. So the idea behind this is pretty simple. Imagine all the devices that you have that you only use occasionally. So from mice to console controllers.
This is good
to
for
key
IoT
fob,
stuff.
IoT stuff, right. As long as you're within range of one of these things, at some point during the day, you'll top off the battery.
What about interference with existing other radio?
Well, it did, in fact, affect your microphone.
Right. So if I get too close to this mic.
Well, not now. I think it was more the wire, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. Oh,
right there.
I hear it right now.
Yeah. So if I'm close enough to that.
To the cable.
Yeah, you'll actually hear a little bit of tapping, but it's 915 megahertz, which you already have working in your house. If you have anything that's RFID, you've got 915 megahertz, and if you go outside, you're getting more radiation than you get from this. So I mean, it is FCC approved, so it doesn't interfere. It's not supposed to interfere with anything else. It hasn't been looked at by the FDA, so I wouldn't sleep on top of it. But the power levels are so low that it's not gonna really be a health hazard. It's non-ionizing.
No, I'm just thinking about, so 5 watts at 20 feet. I'm trying to think about how much that would charge. So it'd be good for sensors.
Not for phones. Definitely not mobile devices.
Oh,
They
yeah,
use
no,
way
I'm
too
not.
much. Right.
I'm just thinking about like
Although the
things
old
that
smartphone chargers were a few watts.
Yeah.
They weren't.
Yeah, but I mean, I think your console controllers. Imagine never having to come back to a dead one. Your garage door opener, your remote controls.
Yeah, and I'm thinking about like, so there's a lot of like
Don't put it in a studio.
Are you getting the buzz?
computer vision chips that are like just basically like, oh, wake up this device that actually has power. So there's some interesting notification kind of options you could have with the sensor.
Right.
So, okay.
How much?
So they're still kind of dev kitting it right now.
So this isn't out yet.
No, though it is out, but you can get this one for something like $280. It's not cheap, but they've been doing mostly industrial. They're now trying to break into commercial and retail. And I mean, the technology
Is it because industrial isn't paying them? I mean,
No,
why would you go from industrial to?
Because there's 1 billion consumers.
Yeah, I know, but industrial people, they spend a lot of money and they have real needs.
I think it's because they were able to tweak the technology while they were doing industrial, and now that they think they have it to the point where they can drop the price probably like sub 100 at some point in the near future, this just becomes something that becomes table stakes. This gets built into your next smart desk or into your next monitor, so that all you have to do is keep your devices, your keys near your monitor, and they're going to get charged. I mean, the spec is really, really good, and I love this technology. I mean, I've already ordered a couple of the harvester chips from I think I got them from Arrow, because they're just a couple of cents each, and it's something that I can play with on my maker table. I mean, this is actual wireless power. This is not sci-fi. This is something that you can buy today and have something charged up and powered without actually having a battery on it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I'll wait till the FDA weighs in.
or I will sleep with this, and then you can.
Yeah.
If I'm dead in a year, then don't
Or
buy
just
it.
see if your bladder's full.
Yeah, actually.